Listening to you talk, it seems that you've kind of you found a way to kind of synthesize contemporary art with this tradition that almost happened. Was there a certain satisfaction when you kind of found this figure in what you were making, the Christ figure?
Yeah, in this case it's satisfaction because I think this painting reflecting the sensation with, I don't know, your need of metaphysic idea of the life. I don't know. I asked for this old figure, I have an answer, but I don't have an answer. But I have, I don't know, a warm answer. It's not, yeah, because it's, for many people, the metaphysic idea for the life is important. My idea is this, I don't know. This subject have this element, very evident. But it's not for, I think, or for idea for the religion. It's idea for the art is food for the soul.
I'm just curious if you could talk a little bit about how your physical relocation from old world to new world has come across in your process and in the work you've been creating recently, because taking with you the rich traditions of being an Italian painter and an artist and coming from a country with this really long old history, and physically removing yourself from that environment, going to this completely different environment, how have you perceived?
I think it is a new process. Now I don't realize it. My work was changing really. I realized that the ambient have an effect with the person. And now I live in the States and everything is the same and is different too, in both way. Because the American way for Europe is an important way. When I was young, I saw, I don't know, on the TV, saw the kids in the USA. When I stayed here, sometimes it's very common, and the same time is strange because it's not really my country. And Los Angeles for me is this. I don't have more point of reference, and the city don't have point of reference. And this is great now because another possibility for me and my work is change. But yeah, and I think the American people, so my work have a different idea of me. I don't know because maybe sometimes it's not because it's not. Yes, it is, but me, I don't live now for a long, long time. Really, the process is the beginning. For example, in Italy, the muse of this painting is red. Now, I think it's normal because, you know, for example, this is another change in my work. In American, everything is huge. But another quality is the style of life of Los Angeles, because Los Angeles is a super huge city, a lot of person live alone, live with his car or his family. It's strange because it's a beautiful nature. It's private. This is another. When I live in Milan, it's the same for me because I live very often in my studio alone. And I don't know, it's changed and sometimes it's the same. And my work in the United States have another quality because it's so clear because for the opposite of the another artist it's different. And for me, you know, it's the same of life on. In Italy, it's not the same. I think when you have a big change, you have another big possibility for a different way. in Los Angeles, for example, is not city for the painter. Basically, it's a sculpture. Or, the artists make a performance or sculpture. Painting is not very common in strong painting.
Were you influenced by graffiti or street art at all?
But maybe it's only because the spray paint is very common for the writer. I like it. Me, I use in the beginning because it's so fast. I have a surface. And the quality of some of my subject is the quality of the ghost. And the spray paint is only, I don't know, light, describe a little bit. The brush is so complex, and the spray paint is atmosphere. Yeah, it's not, I don't know, the relationship is not very for the art street or the coincidence because it's the same tools. Maybe it's like two cartoons. Yeah, maybe it is the origin because in my past work I use the same idea because my drawing is too close to the cartoonist or to the comics. Maybe it is a memory because it's so fast around and use the spray.
For me, when I look at your paintings, obviously the sense of layering is really profound, and like Ellie was saying, you were forced to become this really engaged viewer to try and just read the picture. But I'm also struck by these moments that are very reductive, where it seems like different aspects, a shadow, a specific motif has been removed or displaced. Is that done with the goal of seeing them reemerge? Because I know that throughout your works, certain symbols and motifs reappear. Is that a conscious decision, knowing that at some point what we're missing is going to reemerge either in the same work, in a different place, or in another work? Is that something that you find yourself doing?
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, because it's long process. Sometimes the details I erase it, and sometimes the same subject is emerging in another work. I don't finish in, I don't know, maybe this subject in my next work. It's possible to have another. It's born again in different shape, and yeah, because the quality is not very the size at the beginning. No? There are many possibilities after work. The work is changing a bit, and sometimes the same subject is have a trip with a sculpture or with another drawing. It's connected to work. It's not only work with painting. My work is all. The body is all. No? When I think of my work, I think about painting, drawing, sculpture. Sometimes I use another. I don't know, I made a little film of animation, and the body of my work is variegated.
What are you working on now?
About my show to Los Angeles for Tumor Fox, about sculpture now. Only one big painting, but so different of this, and 3 new sculptures. And I try bronze and aluminum. It's new for me, work with bronze. And it's new. I like it so much because I work for many time in ceramic. And now I try made a sculpture with the bronze. The bronze is another old material, classic material with the story of the art. And for me it's interesting. I'm very curious because when I go to Los Angeles, I saw the first model I have. I'm very curious. I go back to Los Angeles for so my work. But for me now this is close work. I finish and I'm very happy so again because I like this painting. But in my mind the work is a little bit different now. and I work about sculpture. And another painting is super used painting, but don't have a relationship with this. It's only one car. It's the shape of one car. And maybe this is different, different city. And, as you know, in Los Angeles, the car is a very important part of the city. It's culture, basically. And for me, it's a little bit new, and I will try work about this subject. It's only one car. It's the same, you park in the car and the gallery. Maybe it's a stupid idea, but try. Because it's connected with my work, and the sculpture is so different from this subject. The sculpture is so, I don't know, European style. And the painting, maybe not, because it's maybe a little bit pop painting.
Driving a car is also a very private experience. Just like living alone with your cat is a private experience.
Yeah.
And it's something that doesn't really exist as much in a city like Venice, where you get around as a group as opposed to as an individual. And there's something American about
Oh yeah, I like a lot drawing in Los Angeles, because I think the city is for car. When you draw, the city wanna appear. When you go out to the car, you walk in the street, sometimes it's a beautiful street, but sometimes no. And you know, I like it so much to walk across the city with the car. Amazing. It's best. When I stay in Milan, I like the car. I use it very. Sometimes my car, I use my bike. In Los Angeles now, I like it to have a car. Is it possible to have another? I don't know. Los Angeles is so huge. You can have a car, you lost a lot of time. You lost a lot of time with the car. No, for me, it's the part of a landscape of Los Angeles. Is a car. Highway, car. So I think you are done. You have another question? Sorry for my English. Sometimes maybe I didn't understand very well what you told me, but
Thank you.
I understand enough. I think. Sorry. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.